Welcome one and all to Pacific414 Pop Talk. I am your host Mike. I have an article here from Vanity Fair about Amazon's Lord of the Rings series, The Rings of Power, which premieres on September 2nd. It talks about the characters that we will see in this Amazon series. It talks about Gadriel and how she is in this series compared to how she is when we meet her in the trilogy. It has a few pictures from the new Amazon series showcasing different characters, and I have to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to watch this series or not. I might out of curiosity, but putting $1 billion into this series, it'll be interesting to see how it actually turns out. Now, there has been a lot of talk about changes that have been made. I will not get into it in this video here, but I just found this particular article very interesting and thought you all would like to go ahead and read it at your own leisure. But it does have some interesting behind the scenes photos and again some promotional photos for the series itself. Go ahead and read this article, let me know what you think, and in the meantime, we will go ahead and move on to the next article. As you can see, this article from Vanity Fair on The Rings of Power is a very lengthy one, which is another reason why I'm not going to read it. I try to keep these weekend editions short and sweet if I can. So let's go ahead and go to this article from Bounding in the Comics. It was released on Thursday, February 10th. And it says, Robert Pattinson describes Bruce Wayne as a weirdo. Says his Batman persona is almost like a drug addiction. This was written by John F. Trent. And again, just like with the Vanity Fair article, with this Bounding in the Comics article, in this edition, I am not going to read the entire article. I'll just read the first paragraph, but it goes on to say actor Robert Pattinson, who plays Batman and his alter ego Bruce Wayne in the upcoming The Batman film, recently declared the film does not feature Bruce Wayne's playboy persona, described Bruce Wayne as a weirdo, and he claimed being Batman is almost like a drug addiction. Goes on to say Pattinson made these comments in a recent interview with GQ to promote the upcoming film. First, Pattinson detailed he had seen a rough cut of the film detailing the opening shot. The first shot is so jarring from any other Batman movie that it's just kind of a totally different pace. It was what Matt was saying from the first meeting I had with him. I want to do a 70s noir detective story like The Conversation, and I kind of assume that meant the mood board or something, the look of it. But from the first shot, it's, oh, this is actually a detective story, he elaborated. Pattinson then revealed he had no idea Batman was an actual detective, and I feel like an idiot because I didn't even know that Batman was the world's greatest detective. I hadn't heard that in my life before, but it really plays. The only thing I can say about him not hearing about Batman's motto of being the world's greatest detective is because, again, he didn't know. He probably didn't read the comics growing up, and even if he did, he's not as versed in the lore as people who are deep into the Batman lore and the various iterations there are throughout DC Comics. So I'm not going to criticize him there. The article goes on to explain Robert Pattinson's look at the film and how he feels about playing the character of Batman Bruce Wayne, different aspects to expect. So again, like I said with the Vanity Fair article and with this article, I'm not going to read the entire article. I'm going to leave it for you all to read on your own. That being said, I want to thank you all for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down. Leave your comments in the comments section below. If you like this content or any other content here on the Pacific414 YouTube channel, please subscribe. Thank you. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Take care. And you're always a 414.